Good evening, everyone. We want to first apologize for the absence of the permanent secretary, Mrs. Esther Thomas, who sent her apologies. She won't be with us this evening. And we also want to apologize for our late start. But as we proceed, we will now stand for the first stanza of the national anthem. Please stand.
I'm of beauty, I'm of splendor, I'll do all so sweet and fair. All must surely gazing in wonder at thy gifts so rich and rare. Rivers, valleys, hills and mountains, all these gifts we do extol. Healthy land, so like all fountains, giving cheer that warms the soul. Dawn.
Standing as we invite Mrs. Davina Joseph to lead us with a word of prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank and we praise you for this day. We ask for your blessing upon us, especially those who have taken part in this ceremony. Our Lord, we ask you to guide it and protect the members of staff of NDFD, especially the board and the directors, and you ask us to bless us all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Mrs. Joseph, for the word of prayer. We can all have our seat now as we proceed. So officially, a pleasant good evening to everyone gathered here, and special welcome to Mr. Nicholas Bruno, Chairman of NDFD's Board of Directors, Mr. Cletus Joseph, Executive Director of the NDFD, Mr. Donald Bucasio, Business and Entrepreneurial Development Manager of the NDFD, Mrs. Carrie-Ann Remy Timothy, Dominica Youth Business Trust Coordinator, Ms. Ferdinand Frampton, Senior Marketing and Communications Lead of Flow Dominica, partners, sponsors, participants, judges, mentors, staff of the NDFD, the media. Welcome to NDFD's closing ceremony of its Green Innovation Summit Competition 2021. Today marks the final day of a 3-day event which started on Monday with an idea lab where a total of 11 participants were selected from an initial 15. The actual training started on Thursday into today, where participants have received mentorship and training from a caliber of professionals. Today, they were able to pitch their business model to a panel of distinguished judges. This evening, we will be crowning only one of these participants. As we proceed to our program, we will now welcome Mr. Donald Bucasio to the podium as he gives a welcome remark and review of the event. So let's just welcome him.
Thank you very much to the chairman of our board of directors, Mr. Nicholas Bruno, to our executive director, Mr. Cletus Joseph, to Ms. Carrie-Ann Remy from the Dominica Youth Business Trusts. We also have Mr. Ashfred Norris from the national chairman of the National Youth Council of Dominica, to Ms. Ferdinand Frampton representing Flow Dominica, to all our sponsors, mentors, trainers, judges, and most especially to our participants and everybody watching over ours or through our social media pages. So today we are finally closing this inaugural Green Innovations Summit. And I just would like to focus, of course, on our participants. So for the last 3 days, we had intense training and learning sessions um, with, of course, our trainers who spoke on critical areas of business development and management like finance, marketing, business planning, ideation and innovation, and customer service. You also had earlier today, you also had a session on pitching and presentation. And in our effort to produce well-rounded entrepreneurs, we also had some sessions on meditation and physical fitness. After that, we also had our participants exposed to superb mentorship, courtesy of our beloved mentors who took time out of their very busy schedule just to be here with you. Our participants also had the opportunity to link with each other, network and build rapport, and possible areas of cooperation. And today, our participants had their final pitch and presentation before a panel of esteemed and very experienced judges. And with all those things that our participants had to go through, I know a lot of them enjoyed everything, but it's also a lot of sacrifice for them. So we would like to commend you and congratulate you. Whatever the results, believe that in our eyes, you are all winners. And we hope that you will continue to endeavor, pursue your ideas, and know that we will always be there for you. Your innovation, your passion, your vision inspire all of us. Once again, you are winners. Now, today, we are also celebrating the World Environment Day. And some days ago, we had this meeting, and there was a question, what are we gonna do during that day? A lot of institutions have done something today, tangible things, commendable things. So what are we gonna do? And we realized that what we did is we actually did you. We invested in you, and we focused on you. You are living, breathing, and caring green entrepreneurs who will carry the eco-friendly mindset in your endeavors, who will advocate for the protection and preservation of the environment, and who will inspire other people to think the same way. So before I end, I was thinking about this, that of all the different things that we could have done, we realized that it's you, that's our contribution to the World Environment Day. So I thought, let me carry this poem, because I saw this poem last night, and I want to read it in front of you. And of course, I would like to modify it a little bit, because as we learn in our innovation and ideation session, that we can modify something that's already there, and that's also been innovation. So let me read it for you as closing. You are the poem we dream of writing, the masterpiece we long to paint. You are the shining star we reach for in our ever hopeful quest for life fulfilled. You are our children. Now with all things, we are blessed. So on that note, we would like to welcome you to the closing ceremony of the inaugural Green Innovations Summit. Do enjoy.
Thank you, Mr. Bocasio, for your remark. And participants, I just hope that you all remember that even if we're choosing or we're crowning one winner, as Mr. Bocasio said in his remark, you are all winners. And he made mention that you all are living, breathing, caring green entrepreneurs. All right? So as we proceed, we now welcome Ms. Ferdinand Frampton. She's one of our sponsors, and we welcome her to the podium.
Well, good evening, everyone, head table, judges, participants, and to those who are viewing via YouTube and maybe Facebook at this time. Well, I would like to begin first by commending and congratulating the National Development Foundation of Dominica for this initiative. They deserve that round of applause and more. Just a pity I cannot give them more at this time. I gave them half of my day today. All right, so I think that this was just sitting here today in the capacity of a sponsor first, representing Flow, but more so as a judge. And to see each of these 11 participants come forward to present their innovations, their green innovations. I was impressed, I was blown away. I did see innovation, I saw creativity, I saw sustainability, I saw everything and more that the NDFD promised that we would see here today. And I also want to congratulate each and every one of you for coming up with these innovations. Like they said, there's only going to be one winner today, but I do hope that some way, somehow, based on what we saw here today, that the NDFD will find a way, whether through government, whether through sponsorship, whatever the case might be, to assist some of you in bringing some of those innovations to life. Because as a consumer, I see many projects here that I could benefit from, and I suspect the same will apply to the wider public. On behalf of Flow, I would like to say how elated we are to be part of this project. I am not sure if it's going to become an annual event or if they're going to do it every 2 years or how often they're going to do it. I want to say that this is something that Flow, Cable and Wireless Flow, would definitely want to continue to be a part of. We supported the NDFD with this initiative, and we definitely look forward to supporting again in the future. It was a pleasure working with Donald and Anasha and the manager himself and everybody else involved. And I can see you had some great mentors. I saw some of those people come through. I know you probably had other persons there, you know, giving advice and giving guidance. Even the judges gave some guidance, you know, or feedback. But overall, good job to everybody involved. And I look forward to seeing some of these projects come to life in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Frampton. One of our sponsors, and I did forget to mention earlier, she was one of our prestige judges who witnessed our entrepreneurial ability and our capabilities that we have invested in Dominica. We have these people, we have you all with these ideas, and as Ms. Frampton said, even if we're having a winner, one winner, I am sure that NDFD in its capacity will be able to at least sponsor or provide some support services to our young green entrepreneurs. And as we move on, we will have remarks by one of our partners, and she was also a mentor today, Mrs. Carrie Ann Remy Timothy.
Good evening again, and we've had a long day, but I have to give remarks, so bear with me. The Dominica Youth Business Trust is pleased to be a partner of the NDFD Green Innovation Summit. One of the first steps to inspiring green entrepreneurs is education, and NDFD have definitely started that process. Education is important, and it can be a great way to enhance practices and activities. Entrepreneurs who are aiming to become green entrepreneurs will need to learn about all the current issues and technologies and to help solve environmental challenges. We will need to identify the nature of your business and come up with activities focused on their expertise. Green entrepreneurs are important for economic development. Green entrepreneurs can make a significant contribution to the elimination of unemployment, poverty, and environmental problems. Green entrepreneurs have a greater role in environmentally friendly practices and the environmental tasks than other entrepreneurs. They can provide environmentally friendly products and services or clean technology assistance. Additionally, there are a number of advantages to being a green entrepreneur. Reducing business costs. Greening your business take an initial investment. We were speaking this afternoon, we were talking about how much it costs to put solar, electricity, and whatever. But over time, you save money by being sustainable. Improving your business reputation. Think of it. People view sustainability as a plus. Going green shows the world you care about more than just making money. You care about people. You can use it as your advantage when you're marketing your business and developing your brand identity. It increased preparedness for future legislation and costs. Dominica aims to be sustainable and resilient. With this shift, it may be necessary to prepare for tighter environmental regulations and increased energy costs. Going green puts you one step ahead. Protecting the environment is one of the most important issues of our time. Therefore, it is important to support green entrepreneurs to increase their numbers. This Green Innovation Summit will gradually contribute to an overall increase in green entrepreneurs. At DYBT, our mandate is to empower youth in realizing their entrepreneurial potential by facilitating access to finance, technical, and social assistance, geared towards the development of a viable business and therefore contributing to the growth and development of the economy. This mandate aligns with this GIS activity. The objective of the GIS, we believe, has this hand in hand with Dominica Youth Business Trust and what we wish to accomplish with our entrepreneurs. We at the Trust look forward to continue the collaboration with the NDFD. In conclusion, green entrepreneurship will need to have a long-term impact. The world is changing, and all future development and improvement will need to focus on the change and alter methods and practices to fit that change instead of going back to the old ways. Hats off to the NDFD and the participants of the Green Innovation Summit who are committed to changing business models and are also leading the way in new business shift and a more sustainable economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Remy Timothy, for your remark. And DYBT has always partnered with the NDFD. And we, NDFD, has always tried our best to be of support to the YBT every time they call. And we would like to say, Mrs. Remy Timothy, thank you for being a partner. Thank you for taking your time off today to be a mentor and just be here with us. And as Mrs. Remy Timothy said, there is a place for green entrepreneurs in Dominica, and you are the first set, all right? So we would like now to welcome our chairman, Mr. Nicholas Bruno, to the podium as he gives his remarks.
Thank you, Shara. Good afternoon. Just like to recognize the ED, Mr. Joseph, Donald, Fudina, Carrion on the head table, the participants. I think you're the most important group here today. I also recognize some of our chair members here, some of our board members, and one of our guests, and at least one of our mentors. Yes. Welcome. I didn't prepare any speech. I didn't prepare any notes because I felt that's not the time for this. But what I would like to share is my joy that this summit has brought, not just to me and the board members and the NDFD, but I'm sure to you as well, the participants. I know you've been exposed to our mentors, panel of experts, our trainers, and I'm sure that the quality of these individuals we had interact with you provided you with a tremendous amount of knowledge, that you can use going forward. I want to commend you for your presentations. I thought they were fantastic, they were innovative, and as I said to the ED and some of the board members today, that we will be examining every proposal towards the realization of your dreams. Quite apart from having somebody nominated and win this event, we believe there's an obligation on the part of the NDFD to examine every proposal and consider the viability and where we can provide support. The summit is an offshoot of our Eco Micro project, where we hope to generate as many green initiatives as possible, and that is part of our mandate. And the summit was an offshoot of that. We've had quite a bit of presentations. Not just the 11 of you are here, but we had a few others that didn't make the final cut. And we hope to at least see much more than 2 or 3 of you realize your dream of eco-friendly project. So that much I can guarantee you, that the board is already committed to doing this, yes. I also want to express my gratitude to the staff, the ED and the staff, particularly the organizing committee. At the risk of being criticized, I would single out Donald and Natasha as Anashal, Miss Laron, as some of our dedicated staff on this project. I'm not forgetting the others, I'm just singling out 2 of you, but I'm commending the entire staff. I know Shara would not happy that I didn't mention her, but that's okay. I have a very good relationship with the staff, so they won't mind. They won't mind doing this, right? Yeah, and of course, I would like to single out Fernanda and her company. I think they've been a tremendous sponsor for this organization, along with the Dominica News Online. I think the ED will thank all his sponsors, but I just want to single out those I felt that were provided a lot more support for the initiative. So once again, I want to thank you all. I think that every one of you should be proud of your presentation, and I look forward to seeing as many of them as possible get actualized into viable products and viable initiatives in this country. Thank you once again, and welcome.
Mr. Bruno, thank you very much. I won't take you to heart. All right, so right now we are going to go ahead straight with Ms. Sarand, because we don't have the PS with us, so we're going to go with the presentation. In the meantime, as we wait for Ms. Sarand, I'm seeing our participants. You all look nervous, but this is an exciting time, as Mr. Bruno mentioned when he said there's joy. So let me see some smiles on your face. You're all winners. Let me see some smiles. Someone said they want to sleep. Sleep will happen shortly. So we're going to call on Ms. Anasha Laron, the event coordinator for this event, as we go ahead with the presentations. Welcome, Ms. Laron, as she comes in.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I've been seeing you guys for the past week, I believe. I think I'm familiar with everybody, and I just want to say thank you especially to the participants for your commitment. On every day, we went over our time, but you stuck with us, you didn't complain, you know, so we really commend you for that. The judges, you could see we were in a little, you know, frantic, but again, you stuck with us, so we want to thank you. Ms. Frampton, I really want to thank you again for being with us and providing us with all this lovely stuff, even when you're on leave, and I think you're on leave right now, and you're with us. Carry on for the guidance. Let me tell you, the YBT is a partner, and they know what they're about. Eh? So again, you can come to NDFD, you know how we can assist you, but if you, again, need any assistance, the YBT is also there. Again, Mr. Bocasio, it wouldn't be half of what it is without you. Thank you for the guidance. I look to you as a mentor as well. Mr. Joseph, you too, you had my back. I cannot say so much, we're running time again. Mr. Bruno, thank you again for your patience, and my Shasha, I know I put on the little pressure. But, okay, we're going to go ahead with giving out to present your certificates and your participation gifts. So I'm going to call you in the order that you presented today, okay? Come, Mr. Bruno. Shonali. And Miss John Baptist. So we give them a package from Jolly's as well, and an umbrella from Flo, as well as the basket. No envelopes as yet. Yes, not as yet. Yes. Pass the certificates, yes. I don't think it's in order. Nikester. Yes. First up, we have Nikester. Then we have Athalie Royet Cook. Royet Cook. Athalie George. Leanne Philogen Norville. I got it right this time, right? Nathaniel Lee. Jody Dumblin Dangleben. Then we have J. St. John. Philbert Patrice. Nafkote Shaw. Shaw for sure. Yes, that's his dad. Luan John Baptist. And Karine Favre. Thank you so much for the past week. We hope to see you guys again. Our doors is always open. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Bruno, Mr. Joseph, and our DSC assistants, Ms. Shonali Gordon, who is the president of the Environmental Club, and Ms. Lumara John Baptist. Thank you. I'm going to pass it on to Ms. Walsh now.
Thank you, Ms. Lauren. for assisting us with our presentation. So we're now going to have our closing remarks by Mr. Clayton Joseph, our Executive Director, and at the end, we'll call the winner.
All right, good evening, everybody. Let me acknowledge the head table, and don't mind the laugh between the chairman and I was just disobeying him. All right. He told me to be shorter than him, and I told him certainly not. All right, but let me say good evening, everybody, once again. And before I start, it's evening, right? So, Anasha, tonight I am not going home in the dark. Seriously? That's what you've been doing to me, right? Donald and Anasha and Shara and the rest of the team, Limara. Yeah, normally it's like 9, maybe 9, 8:30 thereabout. So after you've gone, we stay to ensure that everything works. But there are lots of thanks to go around. And when we thought of that, and then we were going through all of the hard work, you heard the chairman just challenge us again, and the board is saying, you have more work to do. So we just found ourselves more work. So it's part of us, Mr. Chair, board, we will endeavor to do it. But it would not be possible without a number of sponsors, a number of persons who have put in their time. And let me take the time off to recognize the sponsors. Nature Island Productions, producers of Café Gommier. The participants, the little bag that is attached. This is locally ground coffee by Nature Island Productions, Café Gommier, Don Seja. You heard from him on day 2, I think. So thanks to Nature Island Productions and his team. Jay's Limited, for all your stationery needs, they did provide some of the stationery that you utilized throughout. Tropipulp and Standards Restaurant. So get your fruit pulp, and when you need some good fish, you find them where they are. So they did contribute to some of the snacks that you were blessed with. Bonnie's Cakes and Catering, she likes to say, made from scratch. You also had a taste of what Bonnie is like. Cat 5 Restaurant, if you want to eat some California-style food, you check them out down in Newtown. Nature's Discount, the Nutrition Center. So those of you who want to build some muscle, you need some nutrition, you check them on Great Judge Street, I think it is, yes. Vigor and Vanessa Winston, leather goods suppliers. The pins that you have, they're all leather, made and donated by Vanessa. So when you think leather, you visit Lisa Vanessa Winston. She is Vigor, so the Vigor that you see. She says, Mr. Joseph, you cannot have an event and I don't contribute. She called me like the night before, and I said, okay, but we need 11 for the participants. We have 11 mentors, and we have some trainers, and that was 30-something. And she says, okay, once I talk to you, give me the figures, you tell me what you want on it, I'm going to get it done for you, and in time for Monday morning. She did deliver. Thanks, Lisa, Vanessa. And she no, I don't finish yet, my brother. Take your time, my brother. All right. So when you think leather goods, think Lisa, Vanessa, and Vigor. All right, Dominican News Online, the media coverage and everything else was tremendous. So their motto is independent, immediate, and trusted. So you can visit their website, just Google DNO and you'll get it. Quick Links Productions, for who have partnered with us from our launching to right now to document all of this. The other sponsors, we had NDFD's Health and Wellness team who made our smoothies and ensured that the staff is in good shape. We're going healthy as well as green, all right? I think the participants, you missed out on one presentation was the fitness thing, and we had a 15-minute. You did? Oh, I was, sorry I missed it. Yeah, our trainer. Yeah, so we're going healthy and we're going green, all right? DYBT, thank you very much. National Youth Council and Mr. I promised not to forget your your full name, Ashfred Norris. Your support has been tremendous. The groundwork that you did, thank you very much for that. Jolly's Pharmacy also contributed towards the gifts that you have, the little gift bags. They were supportive, and I think one of the staff members volunteered to be a mentor. So that's thanks to that. The feedback we get from this, my dear friends, is tremendous. And you have, even if you don't see it, there is a big team behind you pushing it. And I want to encourage you now, do not let the idea that you have fall by the wayside. It is something that you pursue. Some of you said you have to do further research and everything else. Go for it, and we are there as NDFD to support you. All right. So let me touch the trainers and the persons who made presentations and mentors. So Mrs. Romain Sejan, Miss Andrew, Mr. Gregor Thomas, who did the presentations on marketing, Miss Chinal Brisbane, who is on environmental impact, Miss Natasha Eloy Labad, Mr. Chegon James, Miss Tamara Lou, Mr. Kyle, Kevin Francis, Kevin is there, yeah, Kevin Francis, and he's still there with us up till now. A difficult time for him, and on behalf of everybody, we do express our sympathies on your loss. And even in those times, you see the kind of sacrifice. He has to bury his grandmother next week, and he's here with us spending time. So our sympathies, my brother. We are in it with you. And thanks for spending your time with us. Miss Sharon Vidal Francis, who came in yesterday and couldn't make it today for some unforeseen circumstances. Former NDFD staff members who still keeps her family contacts. Mr. George Challenger, Miss Juanita Casey. Let me touch base on our panelists, the expert panelists who presented on the first day, who gave you some valuable information that you can use. So Mr. Edmond Laville from DOASCO, Mr. Florian Michel from the Solid Waste, Ms. Talifa Luda from Dexia, Mr. Justin Kiss from the IRC, Dr. General Joseph from the Physical Planning, and Mr. Brent Barnett from CREED. Moderator of the panel was Mr. Tim Durant, so he's been featuring throughout. Mr. Ronald Charles, who did the legalities of it, and I think I have touched base with everybody here. I just want to again express our profound thanks to each and everyone for taking that. The journey has just started, my dear friends, and we intend to keep following up with you as you see that we've been challenged. We want to wish you Godspeed in everything that you do. Keep the green spirit going. We are going green, we are going healthy, and we are there to support you and to get that going. So I want to say maybe the first winner I can announce to you is that every one of you, you did improve on your initial pitch. From what I saw on Tuesday evening, this was a tremendous improvement. Congratulations to you on that. And the commitment that I saw to the cause, you know, it's like sometimes you didn't want to leave, and then I said, boy, I have to go home, but that's okay. And they were there just really absorbing everything, you know, enjoying the moment, the networking, remember to take advantage of it, and I see you demonstrated some of that even in your presentations, so that's there. They were on time every day and leaving later than expected. So thank you very much. If I forgot anyone, I want to thank my team at NDFD. Thank you very much, Anasha and the team. Some persons, I mean, coming here on a Saturday, we know what we use Saturdays for, most of us. So let me take 1 minute and recognize Lemara and Shonali. They were our timers, Dominica State College students who volunteered their time from so far ahead. They put me under pressure too when they were timing, so don't think that is just you. Everybody is like, time up. Yeah, Mr. Joseph, it's time to move. Yeah, all right. So I am indeed very grateful for this first event, and I will not take any further time. So, Mr. Chair, I can I can open now. But I really wanted to touch base with everybody and express our profound thanks. Our judges, Dr. Dublin, Mr. Henderson, Ms. Boston, Mr. Wilshire. I remember we were trying to get you and the staff just couldn't get you, and I said, okay, just leave that to me. And then when I called him, the enthusiasm, that was some drive for us that I got from him. Yes, 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 I will make it, I will make it. I was just a little busy and I've been meaning to call you, but I will be there. And here he is even staying towards the end. Thank you very much, sir, and all of the judges. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph, for your remark. I know you said it wasn't going to be short. We did see that. All right, so right now we are at the end of our ceremony where we are going to announce our winners. Miss Aaron, do we have the winners in already? All right, so I'm not sure how we're going to do it, but I'm going to call on Mr. Lucasio. Yes. Come and bless us, Mr. Lucasio. Come and bless our participants this evening with the name. I know everyone is a bit nervous. You'll come to pass on to him.
Second runner-up, right? You call it second runner-up, first runner-up, and then winner, right? So everybody first. No, we have to. No, we have to announce second runner-up already. Yes. Yeah. After. Yeah. Okay. So we will be announcing the winners. So we will have the second runner-up, the first runner-up, and the winner. So basically, everybody will get something from NDFD and from our partners and sponsors. The second runner-up will get $1,000 in cash, and then 1,000 and then $1,000 in business support and technical support. Okay. Now the first runner-up will get $1,500 in cash, and then $1,500 in support, and then of course the winner will get $2,500 in cash and $2,500 in business and technical support. And of course, some gifts from Flo, right, for the winner. So let's start now for our second runner-up. Yes, our second runner-up is Nafkoti Shaw. Congratulations. Now for our first runner-up. Drum roll, drum roll. Our first runner-up is J. St. John. And for our winner, drum roll. Again, we would like to thank everyone for coming. Yes, so everybody will get a token after. So, don't leave, you will get your token after. Okay? So I'll announce the winners, all right? Okay. Yes. So for the winner is, I forget to mention the members of the board. We have 3 members of the board. Thank you very much for coming. And our mentor, last remaining mentor, Mr. Kevin Francis. Condolences again, my brother. But thank you for staying here. All right. Our winner of our inaugural Green Innovations Summit is, drum roll, Jody Dangleben. Congratulations, Jody Dangleben. You would like to? Okay, so now, congratulations again to the winners, and now we will give everyone their tokens. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, everybody gets a check from NDFD. So, congratulations. You are all winners. Right? Believe that. And I will tell you that again every day, every time I see you. You are all winners. Congratulations. Also, I would like to, of course, thank and acknowledge the members of the media who stayed. So thank you so much for, I think we have a representative from GIS, and of course, Mr. Curtis Matthew of DBS. Thank you so much for staying. And always there, always there. So thank you so much. That's a wrap. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
Okay, guys, we're going to be doing some photos. So we want the first runner-up, the second, and the winner to come forward. We're going to be doing